Waking, I feel sick and not aware of how much time has passed. Laying on my back, the ceiling is dancing with what appear to be flies, but more likely eye shard the brain creates when too much alcohol has been consumed. My pants feel moist, and it's then I smell the fecal matter rising up into my face. That dog literally scared the shite out of me. I'm supposed to be strong, a protector of the people, and yet here I lay, oozing in it. So I roll on my side and let nature take its course. The clock on the wall indicates I'd been passed out about 40 minutes. Glancing over at the window through the partially torn curtain, I could see something had been written. Slowly pushing myself up to a sitting position, I brushed the curtain back. Written on the window is the word Malvado. Next to it, a footnote, MIC 21. What the hell does that mean? Trying to wrap my brain around it, I noticed something peculiar. The carpet is soiled with red clay dirt. And in that dirt, there are paw prints circling my body. I close my eyes. This can't be true. There's no way that dog... Wait, red clay. I thought, but that's usually about 3 to 5 feet down in the ground. How is it possible? I checked my shoes for mud, but nothing. There's no mistaking the paw prints. He was here, next to me, studying my features. There are no open doors or windows to enter by, so how did he get in? My eyes race around the room looking for some explanation other than the obvious. Turning, I notice a trail leading away down the hallway toward the bathroom. Gun in hand, I follow the trail to the bathroom. There's red dirt on and around the toilet lid. The water in the stool is yellow and orange, like some kind of Gatorade had been flushed. I could see hair, not human, but animal. There are scratch marks on the lid and floor, leaving me only to believe the only possible conclusion my mind could understand. The dog had entered and exited through the sewer. But that can't be possible. Dog's 3.5 feet, weighing about 100 pounds, unless it can change. This has got to be my imagination. Maybe I brought dirt in on my clothes and didn't notice. Maybe the prints are coming from my dirty shoes. Looking closely, I notice a piece of tape twisted in with some string that made a kind of funny pattern on my shoe, along with some debris that could possibly explain the so-called paw prints. Yes, I believe it is. The pattern on my shoe made the prints, and the dirt I brought in from the yard earlier today. Of course, I cleaned the gutters. Must have stepped in some potting soil and got it on my shoe from the overfilled gutter. The drinking had played with my mind, and my brain had tried to cause some crazy barking dog to tie in with it. I better take it easy with the booze, take a shower, and wash my crappy pants. Anyone can have an accident. That's not unusual. The hot water from the shower filled the room with steam and allowed my pores to unload the crap cocktail I had served myself earlier. The water flowed down my face and into my mouth, bringing pain to my decaying teeth. Eventually, the water softened the dried feces on my legs, and melted down my back through and into the drain and made me feel almost clean. As I brushed my teeth, blood filled my mouth like cherry juice. I could hear my phone sound off in the other room, but I was busy corralling nose hair with a nifty trimmer I was given at Christmas. What will they think of next? I wiped the mirror down to get a better look, and hovering over my shoulder was a pumpkin-sized dog head peering at me in the reflection. I turned to swing with great force to eviscerate the evil bastard. Getting tangled up, I fell hard on my back. Looking up through the fog, a figure rose to the ceiling and absorbed into the vents of the tiny fan. Before I could register a new thought, the phone rang from the other room, as if to remind me it was not business as usual. I crawled to the toilet and used it to pull myself into a sitting position. Out of breath, leaking blood from my head, I grabbed some toilet paper to hold against the wound as I pondered what to do. I stood slowly, not wanting to look in the mirror, but focused on the ground as I walked naked down the hallway into the grand room. The phone was resting on the chair arm. As I advanced toward the phone, it began to draw away from me. I take a step, it moves a step, as if trying to prevent me from touching it. Bracing my hands on my knees, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. I have to let some oxygen fill my brain. 2 deep breaths and my eyes open. I'm sitting on the edge of the chair looking down at the phone. I have hallucinated before, but not like this. Not like the dog in the mirror. I must have alcohol poisoning, and it's affecting my brain. I sit in the chair and rest for a moment. I must collect my thoughts. Just a quiet little moment to rest and relax my aching back and shoulder. I pulled the dried tissue from the wound, and it starts to bleed again. So I replaster it to my scalp and lay my head back on the chair and gently close my eyes.